Okay guys, well, I broke camp with the hammock after taking about a 20-minute power nap. And as you can see, I finally got out of the woods. I explored for a couple hours some of the trails that I haven't been before. The last bunch was uphill, so I'm a little out of breath. This is just a gorgeous area. I took one trail down deep into a swamp, or what I thought was a swamp, so I could replenish my water supply. And it was dried up. There was no water. So I'm running a little low on water, so I'm rationing that out. I'm running a little low on sunlight, probably got maybe an hour, if that. So I figured I'd head back. I gathered some material to make a bow drill. I started to use it, but I was relatively unsuccessful and I needed to break camp. So I took the bearing block, the spindle, and the fireboard, which was little, with me, and I'm going to work on that at home, dry it out a little more. It might have been a tiny bit clunky, but not bad. It passed the fingernail test. So I'm going to try and make a bow drill at home and work with the stuff that I collected here. This was a good test drive for this pack, and Sergeant Major likes it. He's back here taking a ride, if you can see him. He's been good company the whole time. We talked about these little annoying bees. We both collaborated on a spot to hang the hammock, and he helped me pick out the materials for making the bow drill. So now I'm going to go up to these Soltice Stones and sit down for a minute since I have a little light left. And I think what I might do is show you this new ember-lit stove I got. I don't think today would be a wise idea to fire this thing up. It's pretty dry here, a little windy, and we have to realize that when we go in the woods, much like Asian longhorn beetles are an invasive species, and much like zebra mussels and didymo and all of those things, hydrilla, milfoil, when we go in the woods, we are the invasive species. So hopefully we don't cause any damage like those species do. I picked up a bunch of trash I found that other hikers had left. I put it in my pack. I made sure that when I left, you couldn't even tell I was there. And that's the way to do it. The leave no trace ethic is really a good thing. So I'm going to run up here to these Soltice Stones in another few hundred yards and sit down, have another gulp of water, and maybe take out this stove, or a couple of stoves, and show you what they look like. I'm not going to light them up today to compare them. It's just a little too windy, a little too dry. So the hike was good. Been hiking since about 9 o'clock this morning. So it's almost a full 9 hours with a 50-pound pack, except for my half-hour, 45-minute power nap there. So it's a good 8 hours of hiking around in these hills. I'm a little tired. I realize I got to get my legs back in shape and my breath back in shape. But I'm going to run up here now and maybe pull this stove out and show you.